3, 2, 1, go! Hello and welcome. Today we're going a little further. It's day 30, so we're going 30 kilometers. No, 3 kilometers. We're not that far yet. Target is still 500 days, which means 50 kilometers. But there's more than a year till I reach that. So let's see how we do today with 3 kilometers, not 30. But it's been a month now, which is amazing. I've done a video for every day until today, and even though I had some issues uploading while on vacation, I have done every run, I have done every video I uploaded to Strava and Facebook and Instagram and YouTube, and I seem to be pretty much up to date now. I have done full videos and for every day, and then I'm doing shorts when I more or less feel like it, but I will try to do that every day because it's just it's a good format for these types of video where I just make a very short introduction and then speed it up and put on some music. And talking about music, I thought that we should have a talk about that today. I always listen to music when I run, and I use Spotify and make playlists. There's a lot of talk about cadence and how fast you should move your legs. There's a difference between straight length and cadence. Well, cadence is how many steps you take in, for example, a minute, and then you have your stride length, and those two multiplied will give you your speed. So but you can vary both. You can vary your stride length, take longer or shorter steps to increase or decrease the pace, but you can also increase or decrease your cadence, which is an effective way of going faster. Now, I'm not, or I were not having a very high cadence. I were for a long time I was running around 160, 165 strides per minute, and that is good. I probably do that now as well, but if you want to run faster, you need to learn how to increase your cadence to go even faster. It's just not enough improving your stride length. While that is a valid strategy, maybe increasing cadence can be more beneficial for you, and you don't necessarily need to increase your speed even though you increase your cadence if you start taking smaller steps. The general recommendation is that it's better to take short, fast steps than long, slow steps. Now, I'm not an expert on this matter, but that's what I'm generally hearing. Now, here comes the second part that is intuitive for me, and that is running to music. I always use music, and you can find a lot of music that match your cadence. Now, if you go on Spotify and search for 165 or 170 BPM of running music, you will get some playlists of varying quality. I'm not saying they're all bad, but my general experience is that they are not very consistent. I made a lot of playlists myself, and then I play those. It gets a bit repetitive, but I keep adding music when I hear something that I like and that might match one of my playlists BPM. So I have playlists with BPMs from all the way down to 155 actually, because that's where I started, and all the way up to 180. Now for me, 180, a cadence of 180 is for me very fast. I can't really do it for very long, and that's, for me, that's sprinting. No matter how small steps I take, I can't really keep up with it for long. But I like to, when I run, be around 172 to 175 when I'm in a race. If I just do normal runs like the ones we're doing now, or if I have to go on an easy run, then I would probably be around between 166, 67 and up to 170. That's the BPM playlists I would use. The recommendation is that you go as high as you can, but you need to learn to increase your cadence, just as you need to slowly increase distance. You slowly need to increase your cadence. You can't just go very fast in your cadence. So what I would recommend is going on Spotify or whatever your platform is and search for public playlists that targets running, and normally or sometimes they will have an actual BPM or maybe a BPM range that you can use to kind of assess what the BPM will be. And if you're new to running, don't worry about it. Start slow. It's okay. Find out what kind of BPM you are running at, what's your cadence, and then try to match that, and then slowly increase. If you want to find my playlists, I think they are available, but of course they cater to my kind of music, so that might not be the same as you like, but I think maybe you'll be able to find them. They're all called just 168 BPM, and then I don't know if you can search for my name. I haven't actually tested this. I should probably have done that before starting, but then I have a whole list of playlists. Now for longer runs, I may make a playlist that goes up in cadence, like starting at 170 and then ending at 173, maybe 174. So I have some half marathon playlists, maybe going from 172 to 175, and that helps me when I'm running, and it gives me more or less a positive result, a better result on the last half than on the first, because I start slower and then increase the pace, and by that I increase the speed. So that's a little tip for you. Now, if you want to make your own playlists, you need to find a tool or a way to evaluate the BPM of songs. There are many ways to do this. I like to do it by using an online BPM finder. Just on search online BPM finder or tapper, and then I simply go to that site, put on the music, and then I tap on the space bar. You can also use your mouse or whatever, and then I tap do in rhythm with the music, and then it tells me the rhythm of my tapping, which then matches the music. There are also databases, and this may also be a good way to start. There are databases with BPM data, so that you can look up your favorite artist and simply have a list of their songs and what BPM they're at. This is not exact science, so once again I would recommend checking whether or not the BPM is correct by either using an online BPM finder or simply make a playlist of those songs matching what you want to use, and then run with it. It'll be very obvious for you if the BPM is not matching your cadence. It will feel either very fast or very slow, just from changing maybe 2 or 3 BPMs per minute. So I really recommend using music to increase your cadence and get better at running this way. It's not that important if you're just starting out, but if you want to go faster, we're going to talk about a 5K program when we get closer to the 5 kilometers. But even starting out, I would recommend learning to have a steady pace, have a steady cadence, and then slowly increase that to add speed and add endurance and get some music you like, because I find it a bit dull sometimes running without music. There are many opinions about this. Some think that if you're out in nature running, why not listening to the nature? Why not listen to the nature? And that's a valid observation. If you prefer that, your watch may have a method for acting like a metronome that goes beep, 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 and then you can tune into that instead of music. But I mean, that would only really be a point if you weren't listening to the data in the first place, because I think music would be preferable to beeping, but it's possible. So now you heard my opinion on music. See if you can find my playlists on Spotify. I'm not sure if you can, but if you do, please let me know in the comments. I might Google it and see if I can maybe make them public for you. My name is Lars Schmidt Weinrich, so that might be a bit hard to spell, but I think you might be able to find my name somewhere. I put it on the screen. My name is Lars Schmidt Weinrich. Try searching for that on the Spotify. So if you find it, let me know, and then go nuts. Start running with music. It's amazing, I think. Anyway, we're closing in on 2.7, so we still have 300 more meters to go. I chose to run around my own neighborhood today and not go into the wild, very wild nature out here, but I thought it would be nice to have a different scenery. I hope that the sound is okay, and that I'm not getting too much background noise. But yeah, look up the playlists and see what you can find. I'm just going to run a little further to complete the run, and then I hope I will see you again tomorrow for 3.1 kilometers. Yeah. And by the way, my hand is healing up well after the fall the other day. So I got some comments, some concerned comments, and thanks, but I'm quite alright. It just wasn't all that pleasant when it happened. But we're done for today. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you tomorrow.